This is Pete Hegseth, Secretary of War. And Pete was part of declaring that members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints are not Christians. Mormons are not Christians. And why? Well, because Strongman Pete here attends a church by this guy, Doug Wilson. Doug Wilson has said that Mormons are polytheists. Well, I'll tell you in his own words.
Inspired founding? This next section need not be very long because the windmill Campbell is tilting at here does exist, but only among Mormons, as far as I know. Quote, some Christian nationalists will say America's founding documents were inspired by God. Disarming Leviathan, page 162. The problem here is that in order to be a Christian nationalist, you need to be a Christian first, and Mormonism is not Christian. Not to put too fine a point on it, the Christian faith is monotheistic and Mormonism is polytheistic. There's what you might call an unbridgeable gap there, and it really doesn't matter if this ruffles Glenn Beck's feathers. Let's move on. I don't know who he's talking about. The only possibility I can think of would be politically conservative Mormons who are not Christian nationalists.
Yeah, so anyways, now it's interesting that Doug Wilson says we're not Christians because according to him, the definition of a Christian is...
I'm a Christian because I am fully convinced that Jesus rose from the dead. And if a person in this world is crucified by the authorities and comes back from the dead 3 days later, then whatever else we say about that person, I would want to say that he is the King. He is Lord. And that's the fundamental Christian confession, that Jesus is Lord. So he died on the cross, he was buried for 3 days and came back from the dead.
It's really weird, Doug, because I think most LDS people would say something along the same lines. Pretty close. Yeah, see, this is where the separation of church and state needs to be. That's what it's for. So that we don't get into silly debates like this. All right, Pete, keep toughing it out.